Hey guys, this is Becca. I am back for my week 64/65 check-in. I don't know if you noticed, but I did not make a video last week. I'm really sorry about that. I had a family emergency, so I was out of town for a couple days, so apologies for that. So this video is summarizing my last 2 weeks. When you look at the drawings and paintings from this week, you're probably going to think that they seem very kind of chaotic and unintentional, my study right now. And to that I would say, yeah, they kind of are. That's what it feels like to me too. That's just sort of how it worked out. I'm painting now in my class, so I'm trying to work on painting while also doing drawing at the same time. And also since I'm done with Watts, it's sort of like I don't have that very clear direction on what I should be studying. So I'm just trying to go by my instincts and by what I feel like is helpful for me. So when you're looking at some of these drawings, for example, the gesture drawings and some of the little bean guys, you will probably think that I am going backwards, and in a way I sort of am. This is like very elementary stuff. That doesn't mean easy, but it is something that seems very basic. And essentially I bought that pack of classes from Proko, and I started the anatomy, and then I had a look at the figure drawing, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect. These exercises really feel like they fill in a lot of the holes that I felt like they had in Watts, going from sort of like the first couple head phases to figure phases to the last ones. There's this kind of gap where they don't really talk too much about gesture drawing in a dynamic way, and they don't talk about some holes that I had in my knowledge, so like perspective of the figure and distortion of the figure. So when I looked at these things on Proko, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is perfect. So I am basically back at step one, it sort of feels like. But strangely enough, the longer that I draw, the less rushed I am to get good, I guess, because I've realized over time that speed is definitely not the answer. Like especially when I started, I really wanted to go through everything really fast and just like get good fast, but I have realized that it just doesn't work that way. So when I do backtrack and I do go back to things that seem really basic, I don't feel bad about it anymore, because it's just this endless journey that I'm on, and there's no end point, so there's no rush to get there. So if I find something that seems, kind of 101 level, I'm still happy to do it because I feel like it informs me in some way. So that was the one side. I'm doing the Proko figure drawing stuff from the start. And it's very similar to Watts, actually, with a couple different elements in there. So that's the one thing. And the other thing I started this week was that I did my first oil painting kind of out of the blue. I'm mortified to show these paintings to you. They are just so bad, but that's why I'm making these videos, to show you how bad I am and hopefully how good I am later, but right now just how bad I am. To be honest, it was very frustrating. I felt super uncoordinated because, you have your paintbrush out really far away from you. I felt like I was like doing surgery with a spoon or something, like just totally had no control over the brush or the strokes or anything, especially because now that I have this drawing knowledge, I know that, oh, that should be a hard edge or that should be a soft edge, and instead I'm just like, nope, just a crazy smudge, looks however it looks because I had no control. So obviously I'm not going to critique these because there's just, nobody has time for that, frankly. But this is where I'm starting from. So I think the next couple probably months are going to be a little bit all over the place because I have multiple things going on, and that's okay. That's just how it's happening, and it's a very long path, so wherever I can learn anything, it doesn't really matter when it happens. That's just kind of how it works for me when you're learning through several different programs and you're not in a school. So thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next week. On to the drawings.